Hello everybody, welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. I guess it's Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. You know, I always thought that in the DK rap, when they say the line in Tiny Kong section, and climb up trees, it sounds so awkward.
And climb up tree.
Like, I don't know, it just sort of does. It almost sounds like the dude was like out of tune and then they tried to auto-tune it and then it just really didn't work very well. Or something like that. Like, they probably should have just re-recorded that one line, but whatever. We're in Gloomy Galleon again. I don't think I actually said the name of the world last episode. And, Lanky Kong here. There's a reason why I'm him. He can transform into Enguarde. Mega Man, to return to being Lanky, pull out your gun! I don't know why I felt the need to do that. I'm pretty sure you pretty much never see Squawks again in the game, by the way. And I'm not really sure why that is. Squawks is sort of like the tutorial character. And I guess they just sort of didn't want to make you have tutorials for the whole game. I don't know. This was sort of an era of games where they didn't really tell you anything. And this was sort of the exception to that rule. The N64 days, especially like sort of the mid to late N64 days, were notoriously bad for really not telling you anything when it came to like gameplay or anything like that. And this game seems to be a bit of an exception to that rule. Why that is, I really have no idea, but they actually explain how to do things in this game, like controls and stuff like that. Whereas like in Banjo-Tooie, it basically just sort of thrusts you in. I mean, there's an optional tutorial section, but other than that, I mean, they don't really tell you how to do much in the game. I think I got everything except for this right here. This thinger up here. Now, Enguarde has more use than this in the other half of the world. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I don't want to go too close to that thing, to that door thing, or else, like, I'm gonna end up screwing myself. So Enguarde can jump out of the water like this, and this can be the root of, like, a bunch of fun little glitches that you can do. Like, you can get on top of the pirate ship. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can get on top of the pirate ship. I think it's still here. Yeah, it is. Totally is. Jump on Enguarde. There we go, I got on the ship. Now, I'm pretty sure that I just have to not be Enguarde to get off. I don't know. I always love doing that. I always love going and, like, grabbing Enguarde and be like, oh, I'm a boat. Well, I'm not a boat. I'm a swordfish, and I'm just gonna hang out here and probably do some things I don't actually know, or whatever. And I'm pretty sure Enguarde can pretty universally go through the water. I'm pretty sure, like, you don't have to stick to, like, a certain area like you do with Rambi. I'm pretty sure, like, anywhere that you can get Enguarde, like, it won't stop you from being Enguarde there. What is down here? What the hell? I don't remember this at all. There's a big hole here. Oh, okay, that's just this. Alright. I always have a hard time remembering where the trough and scoff doors are in this game all the time, every time I play it. I always sort of just remember one specific one, like the one in Jungle Japes that I went to. The one in Frantic Factory, that's like one of the worlds that I just generally can't remember at all where the trough and scoff things are. And this world, I always go to the one behind the Enguarde door that I opened, which is over here, like up here in this general area. Pretty sure, how many bananas do I actually have? 162 already. Wow, that's not bad. Not bad. Clear the area of all enemies now. Now there's one thing that we can do with Tiny Kong down here, but I'm gonna skip it for now. Chunky Kong has some bananas though, so I'm gonna grab my old pal Chunky Kong, because I don't think I've actually changed Kongs in this video yet. It's like 4 minutes into the video and I haven't changed Kongs at all. It's crazy, man. What shenanigans are going on in this shiznit? It's very, very odd. I always find these bananas, like, abnormally difficult to grab just because they're underwater and they're in a circle. And that one, like, the 41st banana that I grabbed in particular, I always find to be difficult. I feel like I'm missing some, because usually you have, like, an even number of bananas. So I don't know, I'm very insecure about these sorts of things. Dude, get it? Your arm is inside of it. Thank you. Wow. Wow, game. Sometimes. Actually, this game does have a lot of clipping issues, but I still love it all the same. It's still my best friend, because it's like that Queen song. You're my best friend I've ever had. Something long time. You're my best friend. I'm singing some words. Today's actually the next morning after recording the last video. My voice is actually a little bit dead today because of the concert that I went to last night. I don't know why it wasn't dead last night, though. It doesn't really make much sense, but whatever. I thought there was a tag barrel up here. I was gonna grab my old pal Diddy Kong and just do some stuff. And what is over here? I don't remember. I could probably clear out this area right now. Crap. Well, there's stuff for 3 different Kongs right there. So I will go and lower the water level and come back with my old pal Chunkosaurus here. And I don't remember what the musical pad does for this one. Actually, I generally don't remember what any of the switches or pads do in this, like, world. Just as a general rule of thumb. But yeah, my voice is a little bit dead from the concert that I went to last night. But whatever, I mean, I can still record. I am still more than capable. And I will not die or anything like that. But yeah, I'm still really pissed off at one of my friends. Because, you know what pisses me off is when somebody, like, makes plans with you and they're like, yeah, let's do this. And you actually change plans with someone else. Like, hey, can we hang out, like, another day because this person wanted to hang out? Or, like, something like that. And, then they go and cancel on you last minute for some lame excuse. They're like, my friend Erica, I probably shouldn't even call her a friend because I don't even really know if she's my friend anymore after this, because it pissed me off so much. She's like, yeah, I totally want to go to that concert with you. Let's go. I'm, like, so down. And then her boyfriend texted her and said, I'm tired from work. I don't really want to go. And she's like, oh, okay, then I won't go. And they weren't even hanging out. Like it was bullshit. That's, like, pretty much all I can describe it as. And, like, she was saying, like, oh, I don't want to go because my boyfriend doesn't want to go. And I needed an excuse to not go, basically. And, yeah, it was like the lamest shit that I've ever heard for an excuse. And it pissed me off so goddamn much. Like, I have plans of what to do about this. And people are probably going to think I'm a sociopath for it, so I'm not going to say what they are. But, just note that, like, she should probably live in fear for the rest of her life. This is going actually pretty fast here. Wow, I totally hit it on the pineapple there. I totally did not get that. Mr. Chunky Kong is up to 3 golden bananas now. Is a crazy bastard. Tiny's still at 0. Tiny, you gotta pick up the slack here, champ. Hopefully I could keep up the streak of, like, 5 golden bananas a video. I know in later worlds that's not really gonna be possible, but, like, if I go back to Jungle Japes, like the first world, then that's not gonna be a problem for me to be able to go and get a bunch of golden bananas or anything like that. But yeah, I kind of want to clear out that other area that we were in before, the other side, before I go on any further. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. And there's one thing that you have to do over on the area that I was just in, that you have to come back to this area. What is it? Lighthouse. Yeah, you have to go back to the lighthouse area after you do something in the other area. And I don't know, it's hard to describe. Just trust me on this one. Trust me for once, will you? You're so untrusting. You don't love me. You never loved me. Oh my god. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. This entire video has just been like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm an idiot. Blah 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 blah. But this world and Frantic Factory sort of lead me to believe that you're actually supposed to get Tiny Kong first before Lanky, because, like, you fight the boss of Frantic Factory with Tiny, and Frantic Factory is very obviously World 3. Tiny Kong is in the first area you go into in Angry Aztec, where Lanky Kong is in the second. Was there anything? Oh yeah, there wasn't really anything down there for Tiny. Let's swim down here. Swim in this general direction, will you? And go into the tag barrel, Tiny. But yeah, Lanky fights the boss of this world, where Tiny fights the boss of World 3. So it sort of leads me to believe that, like, you're supposed to get Tiny first, and her name is first in the... Why did I pick Lanky? Her name is first in the rap, like, before Lanky Kong. Mind you, she's also before Diddy Kong. I said Diddy Kong, and then I'm like, no, I don't need to switch to Diddy Kong. I need to switch from Lanky Kong to Lanky Kong. I do that all the time in this game. Actually, the weird thing about the tag barrel is that the controls are actually reversed. So if you want to go to the Kong on the left, you have to push to the right. And I guess I've sort of just gotten used to this over time. You sort of just eventually learn where these things are. Dude, that cursed splat dude was way bigger than, like, all the other ones. It's ridiculous. Like, what the hell? What are they feeding these guys here? Like cocaine? I'm actually going to raise the water level so I can go and see Snide. Actually, yeah, I do need to raise the water level. Because I need to get to the rocket barrel thing for Diddy Kong, because he's got some more bananas in this area that you need the rocket barrel to get to. See, this is like one of two worlds that actually has this mechanic where you need to, like, go and hit a switch and like change something in the environment to actually, like, go and do certain things in the world. And the world after this has sort of the same thing, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Let me switch to Tiny Kong real quick here to pop her balloon. The balloon burst, and hope good thing that I don't have to go and kill one of those Kersplat guys this time. Don't accidentally walk into Snides, or I will kill you. I would actually restart this recording if I accidentally walked into Snides. Well, I wouldn't restart the recording, but I'd go back and I'd get everything that I'd gotten. I don't really care too much about getting 101% in terms of, like, regular bananas, but just in golden bananas in this playthrough. As long as I show pretty much everything, it's not a big deal. But, like, I'm probably not going to get every single banana in the game. Unlike when I did Banjo-Tooie, where I got absolutely everything in the entire game, including, like, the mystery eggs, even though I really just didn't have to. I think Diddy Kong has, yeah, he's got a balloon. He's got a balloon burst over here and some coins. I think that pretty much clears out this area. So I'm just gonna go to the other area. I'll just meet you there because there's no point in showing the journey. You know, I always thought when you, like, jump and then do Diddy's attack in midair, I always thought it sounded like he was saying poop your pants. And I don't know why. I just always sort of thought that, because he sounds like whoop, whoopah, or like whoopah or something like that. If you don't know what whoopah is from, it's from, like, Friends. And it's like a whipping sound, apparently. It's just, like, it's a victorious thing, and like, Chandler would always go, like, whoopah! And I always used to say that with my family, like, all the time. Like, that was just sort of our thing. If I was ever getting, like, disciplined, or anything like that, or, like, spanked, or anything like that, my dad would always say that while he was spanking me to apparently attempt to add some humor to the situation. It wasn't really terribly effective because I was more so focusing on the fact that I was getting spanked than anything else, but yeah, I don't know, that was sort of like a little meme in our family. I'm really terrible at doing this, by the way. This could take me, like, upwards of, like, 15 minutes to actually do properly. There we go. You have to jump through this hoop 3 times, I'm pretty sure. It might be 5, which would really, really suck, but I'm pretty sure it's only 3. Crap, I totally missed it. The thing that's terrible about this is the camera. Like, the camera underwater just sort of sucks. Let's see if I can line this up properly. But yeah, Enguarde turns faster than the camera does, so it takes so long for the camera to catch up that, like, it's really ineffective, which really kind of sucks, but whatever. Like, there was, like, no way that I would have been able to see, like, where I was going or like where to go to jump through the giant DK hoop. And I'm pretty sure there's, like, a mini game or something like that's sort of like that. Like, you have to just jump through the hoop with Enguarde. I don't really remember. But anyways, I'm gonna go in there because there's money. I want all the money. All the bitches and all the money. I want them all. I want it all. And I want it now. Take out the gun in midair. Wow, that was actually surprisingly effective. I also thought in the DK rap that, like, it sounds really, really odd the way they say, like, inflate himself just like a balloon. Like, just the over-enunciation of balloon, like, balloon. It just sounds so awkward, and I don't really know, like, what the hell. But I seem to remember there being, like, 2 really tough mini-games in here. I hope that, like, I know one of them is, like the Searchlight Seek. I don't know if that's the exact one, but I know one of them is like that. And I really hope that, like, with the setup that I'm using, because I'm using the old setup that I used to use, where basically, like, I run my system through my DVD player, and then my DVD player outputs to my capture card. And the reason that I do that is because my capture card doesn't actually have like an S-video in or anything like that. And my old capture card had an S-video in, but it was weird because, like, if you plugged your system directly into it, you wouldn't be able to capture the footage properly. Like, it would be all like laggy and stuff like that. But if you ran it through my DVD player first and then plugged the DVD player into my capture card, oh god, oh these ones are terrible. Thank god I only have to do 4. Anything where you have a top-down perspective of a barrel like this, you could pretty much guarantee is awful. Now these guys always spawn in the same spot, so that's going to be sort of your saving grace. I don't think it's the same spot, but it's always a similar spot, and you can always sort of try and out-predict them like that. But there's one thing later in the game that there's one thing later in the game that is literally the reason that I've never 101%ed this game. And that is, like, it's just absolutely ridiculous, like, how difficult this thing is. And Tiny Kong, you're still lagging behind. What the hell, man? I should probably do something with her, shouldn't I? Or maybe not. I don't actually know. Let's go and let's get Diddy Kong, because he's doing the other half of this thing. I'm pretty sure he is, at least. I think I can stand on the chest too. I'm not entirely sure. No, I can't. God damn it. Well, I'll stand on this side over here so that, like, Diddy Kong doesn't use his pad or anything like that. When I pull out my gun with his pistols out. He's one tough Kong. Diddy Kong's section of the DK rap is probably the only section, I think, that doesn't have something that sounds incredibly awkward and just sort of out of place. Wow, you can jump on those guys? How did I never know that? I feel like an idiot now. What the hell, game? Well, what? Not even what the hell, game. What the hell, Kevin? Like, you should know these things. And I guess I had to put another pad up there so that DK couldn't reach the bonus barrel. Welcome to bonus but he wouldn't be able to anyways unless you beat it. And kind of looks like you can see it now. Sneak around the maze and to find the checkered flag. I always love the music in here. It's so sneakily sneaky. Oh my god. I'm really bad at these, by the way. This one in particular, I always remember having, like, a huge trouble with. I might as well just get caught now because, like, I'm gonna run out of time, I'm pretty sure. See if I can... No, I'm not gonna be able to sneak around this guy. Look into the corner! Move faster, Pokey! Move faster! I also don't think you see those enemies anywhere else in the game, and I love how they have, like, security guard outfits. I never noticed that before, because they're all dressed like security guards. I think that's really cool. Okay, so apparently you're supposed to go left at the first intersection here. How the hell did I not get caught there? I don't know, I sort of seem to remember that... I don't know, look at these guys, they look so cool. They're like little crocodiles just hanging out in their little outfits. Holy crap! I was gonna say, how did I not get caught there? Like, I was just about to say it, and then I got caught. Ugh. This thing is really difficult. Like, you basically, like, this is basically memorization. You have to memorize, like, where to go at every certain path. Crap! I guess that's gotta be, like, practically pixel perfect. There we go, got past the guy that time. Now I just gotta wait out this dude, man, person, alligator thing. over here. This is the worst part about this, is waiting. And anybody who's seen Egoraptor's most recent sequelitis, I have the feeling I have to go up. I was just about to say right, but I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right. Just based on where I saw that the goal was. But if everybody's seen Egoraptor's most recent sequelitis, it's basically him complaining about Ocarina of Time because you have to wait. And you know what? Sometimes waiting for enemies is like ridiculously painful. Like the Stalfos. Sometimes fighting the Stalfos is kind of painful. But some of the other enemies, I mean, like, well, the Wolfos too. The Wolfos are really painful to wait for. But some of the enemies, like the Gerudo Thief fights that you do in the Gerudo Valley dungeon thinger, I don't remember what it is. Some of those are like really fun, and some enemies use waiting as like a really good method for game design for enemies, because it's like you have to be patient, you have to like go, and it's like an actual fight. It's a trial almost. And yeah, some games do this really, really well. Ocarina of Time, I thought, did it really, really well. But basically, the entire premise of his sequelitis is, I'm impatient, I need a game that goes fast. And there's really nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not a terrible, terrible thing. He's not a terrible person or anything like that for wanting a game that, like, you can do quickly.